Hi everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Hey, I guess we have to wait for people to come in first. All right.
Yes, we have to wait.
Yes, we have to
Yes,
wait. We have to wait.
yes,
We have to
yes.
wait.
Huh? How are you doing in Singapore?
Who's watching this? Ah. Yes. 你跟我说也是. Right. Thanks for joining us. We're gonna wait for about 1 minute to 2 minutes. Wait for people to join us. I think
Sure.
some of us do not know how to start. They have to search for our names.
Yes.
Yes.
The same as in Italy.
Yes. Okay, let me check. I'm trying to check my phone and take a look.
If everything is okay.
Yes. Watch party. Okay. All right, so it's a Friday night.
Sí.
Yes, it's a Friday night. It's good that we get to do this and we get to speak to our friends who's been watching our videos, following our post.
Yes.
Hi Jerome, nice to see you. We wait for a while for people to come online.
Okay.
Right. Yes. Hi Janice. Hi Che.
I cannot see there. See them.
No, you can. No, you cannot, sir.
Say hello to them.
Yes. Che, Janice, Jerome. Martina is in the background saying hello. She's getting some makeup on. Hi DC. Hi DC. We're waiting for people to come in, and then we will tell you, what kind of prizes we're gonna give. How's everyone tonight? Have you had dinner?
Me? No.
No?
Okay.
Yeah, how's everyone in Facebook? Have you had dinner? Hi Janice. Okay, great. Thanks for joining us. I'm hungry, gonna have dinner. Okay, you can have your dinner and watch us. It's no problem. If we are entertaining, your dinner will be even more delicious, I hope. Oh, all right. So friends who are in this show already, okay, so we're gonna give out some nice prizes. All right, we're gonna give out one of 3 pieces actually of this Aqua Comforts. If you just like and share, get 3 friends to watch with you, friends who probably have acne, friends who probably have maskne, their children with all these problems, or just trying to find out how to get good skin from an authentic expert. All right. So remember, we're going to give away 3 of this. Like and share. PM us with your screenshot that you have done so. At the end of the show, we will contact you and let you know if you are the lucky winner. Right. Yeah. So Martina, you're not live on screen yet. We're gonna put you on later. You can take your time to rest a while. We will start in 1 more minute at 8:35.
Don't worry.
8:35. Yes. Right. Oh, yes, also an exclusive gift. So some of you would have already pre-registered with us on Eventbrite. Now, if you have already done so, right, we're going to give you 2 pieces of this mask, Hydro Stable mask, which is extremely good for pimples and masking. I use them myself, and I would really recommend it because I love them so much. All right, so but you can only claim this at the end of the show. You got to screenshot and show us that, hey, you're watching the show. At the end of the day, screenshot, PM us, and we will arrange to get this delivered to your house. Right. So now we're gonna start right now. So people in the chat, hi Jenny. Jenny is my auntie. She loves bSoul products. Thank you. Yes, she loves it. She's like an ambassador. All right. Now we're gonna start soon. We're gonna start soon. So all right, can we start now? Okay, we're gonna start. So everyone else can join us later. All right. So DC Young, I read that you have Maskne. Tell us your questions later. We will answer them. All right. Okay. So hi everyone. Thank you very much for joining us. So once again, I'm Risa Leong. If you've been following me, I'm actually the co-founder of Holistic Anti-Aging Project, and today I'm very inspired to talk about this topic that has caused quite a lot of concerns among my friends, among my clients, among myself as well, which is Maskne. So I'm a bit lucky I found a good product, so I don't really suffer that much of it. But it doesn't mean that people outside of my circle don't suffer. So today we're going to talk about how to treat Maskne, how to tackle acne, and to help you get good skin, because at the end of the day, good skin gives you confidence. And before we start, right, please remember you can like and share. Remember, you can comment, keep your questions coming. We are going to get them answered for you. So for our guest speaker for today, I'm very, very happy and very honored to be able to invite Martina, all right, the founder of bSoul skincare, certified natural skincare from Italy. Yes, and the founder of Beautiful Without Makeup Method, all the way from Italy. All right, yay. Okay,
It's a
so
very pleasure for me to
thank you,
be here.
Martina, for joining us. I know it's very early for you over there. Thank you very much. And Matteo is in the same screen. So Matteo, hey,
Sì.
hi Matteo. So he's our translator for today for Martina. All right.
Not the need, but in case there is the need.
Just in
Yeah,
case he's a consumer, because he used bSoul product, and you can see maybe later his before and after
sure.
treating.
So Martina, thank you for joining us. We worked together for a long time. Before I knew bSoul, I was like many people trying to find a good skincare to solve my skin problem. I used to have acne. Unfortunately, my parents, my brother don't have, and I was the only one. So I was very sad, and I keep looking for ways, and it's only until I found bSoul that really helped me to calm my skin down. And now I feel happy that at almost 40, I bought 10 years of my skin life, right? And
Yes,
yes,
yes.
and because of that, when nowadays there are a lot of people with maskne, all right, it's a new set of problem that it never appeared before. Can you share with us actually what exactly is maskne?
So, first of all, I would like to explain you that beautiful without makeup is not because you have to avoid makeup, but because you can go out with the confidential,
Yeah, confidence.
with confidence, even without makeup, because your skin look great. So, concerning mask acne, consider that everybody is treating mask acne exactly like acne. And this is a huge mistake,
Why,
because
Martina?
the skin is completely different. So first of all, under mask, the environment is really hot and humid, especially for you in Singapore that you have an environment hot and humid. It becomes even worse compared to other countries.
Martina, for me, because I wear my mask and I speak a lot, you know what I feel? I feel like I am a hot cast iron pot inside an oven.
Yes, yes. And it's not only humid, it's humid rich in CO2.
Here, you mean here? So it's
Yes,
humid
yes.
and with a lot of carbon dioxide.
We breathe inside and we create an environment with hot, humid, and a lot of CO2. Okay?
Okay. And so what
So
happens to the skin?
the skin, due to the hot and humid, the keratin go towards a disease. It becomes even thinner.
Oh, really?
Thinner.
Really? Oh,
Not clog.
why?
It's thinner.
Why thinner? Why thinner? Please.
Hot and humid cause a releasing of keratin. So you have a clog, you have a disease. So to treat mask acne with the chemical peel, retinoid, or enzymatic peel, or rubbing, it's terrible. And under the mask, you can have a lot of sebum, but not because it becomes higher, but it becomes different.
Okay, so you mean that instead of having just oilier skin, the
See?
oil that we secrete is different.
The
How
composition
different?
of sebum is rich in oil, in fatty acid that cause inflammation. And also you can alterate your pH. And your hydrolipid film becomes terrible. Okay? So sum up. pH. So what the mask cause. pH, hydration, sebum, inflammation, and keratin is too little, not too much.
Okay. So keratin is too little. Okay.
Yes, too thin. And then you have to add the mechanical action of mask on the skin. So the inflammation becomes even worse.
Okay. So it means that besides just a problem with the environment underneath the mask, we are always having the movement. So on a thin skin, a different environment, it causes a different set of problem.
Yes. For example, this environment causes a proliferation of bacteria.
Okay.
But the bacteria are not the same as acne. They are different. We have Staphylococcus.
Okay. What is that? Yes, what is that?
Yeast and Staphylococcus, not Propionibacteria. They are two
So
different.
It's a different type of bacteria.
Yes, yes. So you have not to remove the clog on the pore. So usually on acne skin, you have to remove the clog. And
yes,
you have
correct.
to work against Propionibacteria acne.
Okay.
Under the mask, you have no clog at all. And you have a group of bacteria.
Okay. So Martina, can you spell the bacteria for us so that we can type it in the message so that everybody can know what is the name of the bacteria?
See,
Because it's the first time that we hear it.
Staphylococcus.
No, that's the one. You mean the bacteria for maskne or for acne?
Yes, for maskne.
No, it's actually Malassezia. Yeah, it's Malassezia. It's Latin. It's quite long. Fur.
All right. Okay.
And this causes dermatitis.
It's the one that will then bring the skin to develop dermatitis.
Redness and red pimples.
Okay, so it means that, right, the normal bacteria that we always get that cause acne, it's different from the one that causes maskne. The one that causes maskne does not just work on the clogged pores, it actually causes our skin to become more and more sensitive, and you get the dermatitis. So like a bit of an itch, a bit of dryness. It's different.
Completely different. Malassezia fulva is a cause dermatite. So
yes, dermatitis.
And small and red and very close pimples here and here.
So Martina, after a day of talking in the mask, I'm not sure if the watchers here are the experience the same, but for me, I feel that here it's itchy. It's
Yes,
like
yes,
itchy. I feel like something is going to happen, something is going to come out. And is
yes,
that what I'm experiencing from the bacteria that you just mentioned?
yes, and then we have staphylococco, the same as folliculitis,
Folliculitis. Yeah.
Yes.
the same bacteria. So completely different from the bacteria that cause acne, normal
But
acne.
but the manifestation, so does it look the same in the end? Does it look the same
They
on
are
the
a little
face?
bit smaller, they are smaller, and they are very close, and they have a lot of redness.
Ah,
They
okay.
cause an infection.
Okay. Okay. So and how should how should we treat it if that is so different?
Yes,
Can you share with us? Because maybe the way we treat it is not the same.
absolutely, absolutely. So first of all, you have to maintain your pH level and your hydration level.
Okay. How do we do it? How do we do it?
Okay, first of all, you have to cleanse in a very gentle way. Gentle way means that the formula that you are going to use must be without SLS or without chemical peel or without something that can rub the skin.
Okay.
Never
So Martina,
gel product.
so can I say that, let's say for example today for maskne sufferers, right? It's very normal for them to say, oh, I'm going to get acne, maskne. I should use a cleanser that cleanse away the oil so that I can feel like
No,
it's cleaner.
no,
So no.
no, absolutely. It becomes even worse, even worse. You have to restore because here we have a lot of bacteria that usually they live on our skin, but in a very low percentage.
Mm-hmm.
Due to the environment, they grow a lot and they become stronger than the good ones.
So what happens if we use a cleanser that's not so gentle with the harsh ingredients?
Alterate,
What will happen?
you can alterate even more your pH and your lipid film.
Film. And then the skin becomes what? Sensitive?
Becomes very sensitive and pose to acne.
Ah, okay. So earlier on, we have a viewer here, DC. Are you still there, DC? You mentioned that you have very bad acne. Please share with us about your acne experience if you are still there, and we try to solve it for you. We teach you how to do it. Okay, if DC is still there. And so Martina, first you said we have to do the cleansing. And what is the okay,
Yes,
DC now.
in Italy, I always suggest Hydra milk because his formulation is very gentle, respecting our film, our corneum layer, so you can clean deeply without unbalancing your pH and hydration level.
Okay. So if they want to,
The way that you use, never rub like that. I know that you
yes.
are hot in a hurry, but the time at the end is always the same. If you need to clean 1 minute, doing like that, or 1 minute doing like that, same time, but different skin.
Okay, I know what you mean. So when we do it the clean way, all right,
Yes, yes.
with the same amount of time, the skin comes out with a different result.
Yes. So formula must be very gentle, and the way too must be very gentle.
So not like this.
Never rub the skin. Never.
Yes, wrong. Please don't follow. This is wrong. And I don't clean it like that. I clean it like I take my time. I listen to the music. Yes,
When I discovered Martina, when I discovered bSoul, I mean, I kind of changed the way I was living with acne because I had so much. What changed was that, and she asked me, was like, well, if you have an inflammation, if you are experiencing like irritation, would you scrub it? Would you aggress it with a wash? Would you use gel? No, I mean, obviously I would want to keep it very soft. And that it's the most elementary thing that one can think of, but actually, I needed Martina to explain it for me. But yes, you need to be very, very kind. You need to be very, very
kind
gentle.
to the skin.
Yes.
Okay. So viewers, please take
The
note.
mask is really stressed, so don't add other stress.
Yeah, so viewers, please take note. We have already a very stressed skin underneath the mask. After removing, it is still stressed, even you cannot see it. Please don't stress it even more with strong cleansers, right? Martina, we have a question here. It's from DC Ng. She said she has two questions. The first question is, she said, sorry, maybe it's he or she, but I use tea tree oil for my maskne. Is it okay to use tea tree oil for the maskne?
Tea tree oil, is it?
And
Malaluka, I think. Tea tree oil.
Oil.
Yes.
Consider that I never suggest to use pure oil. Not because they are bad, but because skin doesn't want pure oil.
Pure oil.
Yeah.
Pure.
Yes. If she loves it, she can add to a physiological formula 1 drop, but never use it pure.
Okay.
Pure.
So DC Ng, if you need to use your tea tree oil, don't apply it directly on your skin. It's too pure, too strong. Instead, you can put it into a physiological formulation, or for example, you can put it into a bSoul cream if you're using it.
Yes.
And then you just apply it. All right, it's much better that way.
Bring a little bit of the cream and then add, if you want, 1 drop of melaleuca.
Yeah.
Yes, we have it too. Yes. So DC Ng, I hope it answers that question about tea tree oil. And she has another question that is very interesting. She asked, my maskne started popping out after wearing mask for a long time daily. A friend suggested that I should use silk material mask instead. Is that helpful? Silk.
Silk, you mean that you can cover this one with silk?
Silk, the material, silk.
Maschera di seta in genere.
Just silk without. We usually use cotton or silk, but we put inside another thin layer tissue to protect ourselves.
Okay, so DC Ng,
but we fill this one.
A filter. Yes. So the thing is, material of
or cotton or silk.
Okay, so if you're going to use silk or cotton, it's okay, but make sure you have enough filtration, because at the end of the day, this year you're wearing a mask not to cover your face, but to cover your mouth and your nose to protect yourself from the virus. All right, so make sure that your mask has a filter. Okay. All right, so thank you, DC Young. She's very happy with the answer. She said no wonder her face becomes red after applying tea tree oil. Right. So Martina, another question. So maskne is just one type, right? It's just pimples plus irritation. It's not 2 different types like what the internet says. It's just one type of maskne.
Yes, even though we have 2 different expressions of mask acne. We can have a lot of inflammation, so a lot of redness and very small red pimples, or real pimple with yellow. Okay? Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yeah, so there are 2 types. One with the small
sensitive skin, yes, with a lot of small but red and very near, very close, okay, red pimples a lot, or pimple with yellow, more similar to acne, but they are mask acne. Acne.
I have because obviously, since we said that like maskne it's different from acne, like, and I'm doing a treatment for acne, and if I have to be different, how do I do it? Can I keep on doing the treatment for
good question.
for acne?
Good questions. Do you understand the questions?
The question is that now if
We have to see, Matteo, the scar
acne.
of old acne here.
Yes.
Okay. So he's asking if he needs to treat mask acne. Can we continue go on with the other treatment? Yes, sure. So consider to have two faces. Okay, because the environment that we have here is completely different from the upper part.
Okay, so Martina, so at home, let's say for example, some of our friends here, maybe they have acne and now they have maskne, all right, on two different parts of the face. Can you share with us the routine they should do at home for the normal acne and the maskne?
We have, first of all, start with mask acne. That is the topic of today. So first of all, as I said, we start with a physiological, a very gentle way cleansing.
Okay, milk cleanser.
Cleanse deeply, but respecting the film. Then we have to nebulize our Aqua Comfort Lavender. Not cauliflower in that case. Yes, that one. Then, during the day, a little bit of cream. I recommend you not to apply makeup and sun filter because you don't need here. Okay, because it's always covered by the mask.
Okay, but Martina, I have a question. You see, it's always covered, but when we remove to eat, the makeup is here. There's no makeup here.
You can bring something a little bit and then apply. You go out and then you have the cream, your sweat, hot and humid, and then makeup. It becomes a sort of paste, a terrible paste.
Okay, a paste for the bacteria to eat.
This is the routine of the morning. At night, it's really important to restore this part. How? I suggest to do daily at night our Hydra Night Mask. Daily.
Okay.
So at night, first of all, we cleanse the skin, then we nebulize Aqua Comfort, then apply a little bit of comfort cream,
tiny bit,
and then we apply one of these. Okay? And we leave it on all night.
Okay.
Alternate day on the pimples, but only on active pimples. Active pimples means with yellow.
Okay, yellow.
You can apply alternate day sebo mask just on active pimples and leave it on.
So Martina,
the part you can do the night routine.
So the question is, why do we use this only on the active pimple on maskne and not on the rest of the face? Because, for example, for me, I will have the fear that I will have breakouts, and I want to help to control the oil and the bacteria, so I want to use the mask. So why do you suggest just on the active?
The way to control a breakout is to avoid the environment that causes the growing. Okay, so doing the properly, the environment is not good for bacteria, and you have to do it because they are the only time that you have without mask.
So can I just
when you go at home, immediately remove everything, cleanse properly. If you go, for example, at home at 6 in the afternoon, don't wait for the time to go to bed. Immediately do the routine and restore the skin as soon as possible.
So let me summarize. So it means that when I go home, like anyone else like me, after the day of mask, the first thing that we should do is to quickly restore the skin barrier here, right? Restore it So restore it by using what you just suggested that focuses on the skin barrier. And this
Yes.
only on the pimples, because this does nothing much to restore the skin barrier. So we use it for the mask like this instead, right? This is our
Yes, this
thing.
is something to
Yes.
speed up the process of healing, the healing process.
To speed
So
up the healing process.
only of acne active pimple.
Ah, okay.
Okay?
So they can
Because
sleep on as well.
to speed up the process of healing.
Okay. So it is to help to improve the pimple so that it quickly heals up, right? Okay,
Yes.
I understand. Thank you,
And
Sydney, for saying. Yes.
onto the skin. I mean, what you really want to have, like, you know, again, another thing that Martina taught me is like, if you really, it's not that you want to get rid of the pimples, you just don't want to have pimples. Like, you don't want it to flourish. You just don't want to get it. So that's why Hydra and I, like, you know, we're going for actually hydrating products rather than drying, aggressive. So also you can put it only on the pimples because you are wearing Hydra mask already.
Okay. So
I
so
try
really,
to avoid the pimples, and this one treat the existent one.
okay. So let me say it in a way that maybe everybody can even understand it better. So right now, this is a garden for pimples. A garden, right?
Garden.
An
Well,
ugly
but
garden. Yes, for bad maskne. So the job is not to cut off the flowers, but actually to create an environment so that the plants in this ugly garden do not flourish.
yes,
It's perfect.
yes.
Perfect.
This is
Must
our
be.
message, because to have
Yes.
a good skin, that it will be impossible for bacteria to grow.
Yes, great. I think that is the most important, to improve the garden, the environment, so that there's no chance for them to survive. Instead of just trying to work on the symptoms, because the
Yes,
symptoms will never end, right?
yes.
Okay, great, great, Martina.
You have to avoid.
Yeah,
Yes.
but as you said, they're trying to get rid of the symptoms, but actually not tackling the cause. So,
I got it.
as you put it beautifully.
All right. So, viewers, if you get what we are what we just shared, please put a 1. If you don't understand, you put a 2. We will try to explain it to you again, or we will message you privately and do a private consultation just for you. All right. Because today we have limited time to cover as many things and questions as possible. So, Martina, I have another question here in the comments. All right, from DC Ng. She said, I noticed I have some irritation and redness along the outline where the mask sits on the face around the mask. Should I use Vaseline over the irritated skin to prevent maskne? Vaseline, the petroleum jelly.
Sotto la maschera.
Allora, Vasellina, what causes Vasellina? It's a mineral oil that causes a film. So all the disaster is caused by a film. So it's not a good idea to apply even another film on a film.
But on the internet, they say you can wear it so that it can prevent irritation.
Oh my goodness, it's absolutely that's what you have to avoid. Okay, consider that when you apply a film, your natural film becomes terrible. If you avoid a double film, it will be impossible for your skin to restore itself.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So don't create a worse environment for already a bad skin environment. So
Yes.
DCM, don't use Vaseline. No matter what the internet says, don't use Vaseline. You probably get a worse problem. All right.
In Italy, they are so influencers are saying that we have to use something to remove the clog. They don't know what are they talking about. We have
now
no
that
clog
one, Martina. That one, let's touch on it later. We answer a question. I have a very interesting thing to ask you. All right, interesting thing about the internet trend to help get the good skin and prevent maskne. So one more question here from Wang Kong. He asked, okay, so we have a lot of healthcare workers. They have no choice but to wear the mask the whole day. And what do you recommend them? No, for them, because they have no choice to wear the mask the whole day, and it's really tight. They get lines, I think. They get irritated skin. How can we help them?
They should use as much as they can of time during the day to restore. So, for example, if they have to wear the mask 8 hours, they have other 16 hours to restore the skin. This is the only way. And under the mask, the environment must be better as they can. Okay?
And how to make it better? How to?
It's impossible because they are completely closed.
Mm.
Okay? So the most important thing that they can do is to use the other time of the day and the night to restore.
So it's the same routine that you mentioned to restore the skin.
Yes.
Okay.
The same.
So is there something else that they should do more than?
Sorry?
Is there something else that they should do more than the normal people like us who wear the mask?
Qualcosa che dovrebbe fare in più rispetto alla routine normale.
Sometimes I suggest to add, if they have very sensitive skin, for example, at night, to apply also redness synergy to avoid
redness synergy.
Yes, to avoid inflammation.
Okay, this is to help them to calm down.
Very sensitive skin, even to avoid the sign where they have the tight mask. Okay, so that way you can avoid the dermatitis.
All right, so Wing Kong, the idea is that I just summarize it. Because all of us, they probably have to work a number of hours, but the number of hours that they are resting and they're sleeping, they have to use that time to really restore the skin. All right, maximize the time doing that, and then at the same time, for where the irritation is, use the redness synergy, all right, anti-inflammation serum to help cut down that problem. Correct? Is it correct? Right.
Correct.
Yes. So, well, Martina, I have a question. So, can we put this in our bag, like maybe, and then if we feel like our skin is irritated, we just spray throughout the day?
Yes.
Aqua Comfort. Do you advise that?
In Singapore, inside you have a good temperature, but outside in the car, when you leave the car somewhere, maybe not so good, because the stability of this product is very, very come si dice, delicata.
It's just a very delicate.
Delicate, okay? So you can bring with you if you work in a cold environment or room temperature environment, but not if you have to leave it in a hot weather.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Martina. That's a very good advice. So you can put it in your bag, or they can put it into small bottles. It's okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, and spray it.
Yes, spray, or for example on the cotton bud, and then do like that, tamping a little bit.
Like that.
Yes.
Oh, so speaking of which, Martina.
See?
Somebody asked me as well, can I use this and spray on a sheet mask and put on my face to help with the maskne?
Even though you waste a lot of products doing
yes,
like that.
So all right.
So it's better, for example, to apply and let it dry in the air.
All right. So it works better and to save more products if you don't spray it on the paper, it absorbs everything, right? Of course, if you want to, you like bSoul, you want to support us very much, it's fine, right?
It's fine.
Joke. Fine. So Martina, back to the question earlier. So we asked about here having maskne, but here we have a normal acne.
Yes.
So how should the routine for the acne be?
Yes.
How should we continue?
Yes. So they are similar in part, but they are two different things to do. First of all, we told that the product for mask acne are those. So two kinds of mask: physiological cleansing, physiological cream, and aqua comfort. It's correct. For acne, you should add this one, acne spot serum. It's very liquid, and you should tap on pimple alternate day. And you should
day. Okay.
Yeah, every other day.
Yes. And you should apply sebo mask all over the oily skin. So for example, you have mask acne till here, and then from here and the front, you can apply your sebo mask alternate day.
Okay, Martina, I have a question. So, you know, I love this product. I love it so much that when I give it to my friend, because she had the acne, and I don't have it, and I have some maskne, and I got very worried, I quickly bought another one. This is a godsend. Don't steal it from me. All right. But now my question is this. This is how I use it. Is it correct? I have some, I don't know, pimples here from the maskne, and I use it in the day and I use it at night on the pimple. But for me, I find that it heals very fast.
Okay.
But is it a correct way to use it?
Can be too strong. It can be too strong because you have a normalized skin, so you have a strong skin. So now your skin is not exposed to acne, so you have a good environment usually.
So I should not do it so much.
Sensitive skin or acne skin post, it's very different. So it could be too strong. For example, they can use it once a week, twice a week, but daily or twice a day is too much.
It's important to remember you can do it because you went through the first phase of bSoul's normalization process. So, like, you know, your skin is the ideal kind of scenario. You have a healthy skin.
As you can see, we have no mask acne, okay? Because the skin is really normalized. But if they have a very sensitive or acne skin, they should treat adapting the skincare routine to their skin.
Okay, so important thing to note, everyone watching. So even if you have pimples, it doesn't mean that you have a great product. You need to use this. You should use this every day. So use this today, rest tomorrow. Tomorrow, the next day, you use again. Yes. All right. Yes. So this is what we are. This is how we are different, right?
Yes.
This is how we are different. Everybody tells people they want them to use a lot of products, but for us, we tell them to use what they need.
Yes, yes. They usually say you have acne, so everybody should use peeling, remove acne, then apply retinoids or doing chemical peel. That's completely wrong because they are causing the blemish.
All right, so please don't use the harsh ways. All right, if you're not sure, please write in to us to Facebook, bSoul Singapore, Facebook Holistic Anti-Aging Project. We will answer your questions, all right, like a professional. Now, Martina, I have another question for you. These days, I'm not sure whether is it popular in Italy, but in Singapore, we have the ultrasonic scraper. You know, in the past, it's popular and used in the salons. But now with the internet, everyone can buy it online.
Yes.
Tell me, what is it, good or no good? Cancel or good?
What happens with ultrasound cleansing? What happens? It removes keratin and clothes. But what causes hot and humid? It causes too little quantity of keratin. So why you have to remove it?
I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
Then you alterate a little bit your film, your natural film. And here you have already alterated. So you add stress to a stressed skin.
All right. So viewers, this is important because I follow internet, just to read and understand what's happening, and and I see a lot of ultrasonic scrapers. So it's not suggested to use on masked knee. Yes, because our skin is already very thin from the mask wearing. Basically, our dead skin and the healthy layer of dead skin is already non-existent, right? It's so thin, and we're trying to remove something that is not there. We're removing healthy skin. Is that right, Martina?
Yes, and then as its skin is even thinner than other skin in the world.
Ah,
So your corneum layer, you can check physiological skin of Asian women is thinner. So you have a really strong dermal layer, but a really thin corneum layer. So why you have to wrap?
okay, okay.
Especially with the ultrasound.
Yes, because it looks very good. These days when you look in the Instagram, you can see them doing the ultrasound and the skin comes off, right? It's like
Yeah.
magic and it's impressive. Yeah, but
Yes,
it's not.
I think that even the pimples goes away, but it doesn't happen. The only
No,
thing
it doesn't.
that happen that your skin becomes terrible.
Yes.
Please, like in Italy, ask two influencer to remove Instagram filter and see how really is the skin. Me, 52, no filter, no makeup. That's me.
So we can do a TikTok challenge, right? To remove the filter challenge.
Yes, we can launch the challenge. Natural
Another
skin
challenge.
filter skin.
Martina, another question from DC Young. Thanks, DC Young, for asking a lot of questions. Your questions are very, very useful for us for this conversation. She asked, any recommendations for skincare masks that can soothe our skin? Products or masks to calm the skin, down.
Calm.
Yes.
Okay, calm,
Yes.
soothe. So soothe. So for sure, hydronite mask, it's very suitable, but it's also important algae mask. So in Italy, I suggest at least twice a week algae mask at home. So after cleansing, we nebulize Aqua Comfort and then we prepare algae mask and apply for 20 minutes twice a week. And it calms a lot. And your skin after the mask is really fair, compact.
Yeah, you can say.
Compact
yes,
and tone.
Why algae mask, Martina? Why?
Algae mask contains algae, okay, contains some ingredients that restore the skin barrier and corneum layer. So immediately it looks better after the first time. See it.
Okay.
During the lockdown, we sold a lot at home because now they are used to do it at home.
So algae mask, so hydronite mask for just for hydration, to help to restore the skin barrier, but with enhanced.
And then algae mask at home twice a week, and then at least twice a month to the professional to restore all the skin.
Okay, so let me summarize it again. So first of all, you can use the hydronite mask, right? And then the next day or twice a week, you should use the algae mask to help to keep the skin compact and restore the skin barrier even more. And twice a month, visit your professional bSoul beauty salon and get it fixed. If you do not know which salons, please text us. We will recommend you. Yes.
They restore inside out the skin. So to treat with a special massage and treatment the skin from inside to get a better and best looking skin.
All right. So users, this is very important. At home, you have to take care of your skin yourself, right? But you're taking care of the outside. But the inside of the skin, those that you cannot see from your camera is what the professionals can do for you with good massage techniques, good drainage, All right.
Yes.
So look for them. If you do not know who they are, please text us. We will guide you. We will guide you. So Martina, I did not intend for this session to be 1 hour, but let's just hit the 1 hour mark because I have a lot of questions here, and
Yes.
I would like to make use of the last 10 minutes to entertain the questions and to help them with the problems. Okay.
Yes.
So Martina, now back to acne. So I'm not sure in Italy it's the same, but in Singapore we love to pop the pimple. We love to pop it. This is so.
You know that I always answer and I cut the finger.
She moves it.
Why? It's so
Always remember that
inside.
inside we have a lot of bacteria. If you do like that, you spread everything. So you pass from 1 to 3 pimples. If your goal is to have more pimples, please do it. If your goal is to remove, never,
especially because then you're gonna be left with scars, and now Martina is just helping me treat mine, which are all here. B, I don't know if it ever happened to you, but you pop one pimple and great, it goes, but 2 days later you have one and another one just like next to it, and that is because you're basically opening up like some sort of Pandora's box of bacteria that you really don't want to have anywhere else in the skin. So you just want it to just go as naturally as it can to avoid scars and more pimples.
Okay, so the idea is not to pop it. Not to pop it.
Never. If you feel that your skin is a little bit dirty, please go to a good professional and clean the skin. That's it.
Okay, so now viewers, remember not to pop it. If you pop it, you're gonna live with the scars. All right?
Yeah.
And you have to
Spread
wait.
the blemish.
Don't make my mistake.
All right, so don't pop it. Don't make the mistake that Matthew made. But if Matthew, you can afford it. You're still very handsome.
Thank you. It's true. It's very true. Yeah.
But it wasn't.
I wasn't. No, I'm joking.
Show us.
I told him, if you want to work with us, you have to restore your skin.
Yeah, come back when your skin is gonna be clear, and so I did.
Because people will not trust you.
No, to be honest, I did, even after the very first phase, I didn't do anything specific for acne or pimples. What we were saying earlier, like, you really want to have like healthy skin to then avoid developing wrinkles, spots, marks, scars, whatever. So at the beginning, the very first 2 months, when I got rid of most of it, I wasn't even doing anything with anything that was specific for acne. I was just doing the plain normalization of the skin, which is the very first step of bSoul's routine. And then I moved on, but I have to say, like, I've seen so many amazing results just by normalizing my skin, just by going really easy, very gentle with it.
All right, so yeah, okay, so Martina, now our audience is speaking to us. This is a real issue. So for us, like what DC said, and this is my experience as well with my friends, when we see a pimple and it's yellow, we think that it's ugly. It affects our self-confidence. We feel that just by popping it, it's not yellow anymore, and we can go out pretending that everything is okay.
That is enough. So yellow, you bring a cotton buds, okay? Then apply on the skin, tapping, and then on acne skin, you apply hydrosebum mask a little bit, and you leave it on all night long.
Okay.
Usually,
so
the morning it disappears.
Yeah, this is how this is my experience as well. I find that when I use this with the mask, the pimple the next day magically shrinks.
Yes,
it's not angry anymore.
No, absolutely. In 1-2 days, everything is healing.
Yes, it really works.
You just have to think, what do you do it for? Like, when you pop it, What results are you actually getting? What did it ever happen to you that you popped a pimple and you couldn't see it? You basically were just having like a red angry dot somewhere on your face. It doesn't change much. It's just not worth it.
Yes.
So you might as well just take it.
Never disappear when you pop it.
You know, it's still there. It's just not yellow, but
Even
it's
worse.
blood red.
Yes, yes.
All right,
And
so don't pop your pimples no matter how. Yeah, no matter how tempting it is, don't pop it because you're gonna create more pimples to pop. All right,
Yeah.
more pimples to pop. All right, and you're not gonna heal it. You're gonna spread it. All right, use this instead. Right, this instead. This is our experience, Martina. I love this so much. I have it's very common for us in Singapore to have pimples that we call it without the blackhead. It's just a big one. It doesn't look like it was clogged pores. And I realized that when I use this, it goes down very much because what happens is sometimes it becomes darker on my face. There's no pimple, just become darker and darker, but it's still there. And when I use this, it just magically flattens over a few days. Why, Martina? Why?
Yes, because of course we remove the clog. Removes the clog. So as a sort of melting the clog because it's a gentle keratolytic product. But at the same time, it works against bacteria, specific bacteria, and help the skin to restore itself in that area, calming inflammation and speed up the process of healing.
Okay, so no wonder I find it very useful for this. It's really, this is always with me, always. If we have only the last bottle, it will be mine.
Yes.
Oh, mine.
Oh, yours. All right, so we have three. We're gonna end soon, Martina. Another big question. In Singapore, a lot of people have acne on the back.
Yes.
A lot.
So,
yeah, Italy
too.
too.
Italy too. Really?
Yes.
So it's not just here. Can we use this? Or can we use this?
Sure. Yes, sure, absolutely. It's and consider that the body answer to the treatment much better and faster because we have no disease the same as we have on the face because the face, the skin layer is thinner and posed to the environment. Okay, exposed.
Okay, so it means that it's easier to heal the back.
Yes, absolutely.
It's
the
quicker.
back or here is quicker.
Yeah.
So same thing, I use this alternate or I can use it every day since it's on the body.
You can use it every day and it's important to clean the skin with Hydra Milk and then restore the hydration a little bit with the Hydra Body. And on the pimple, acne treatment.
Okay, so same as the face.
Yes, the same, exactly the same. Always maintaining pH, hydration, and acting against bacteria and inflammation.
Bear in mind, the is just thicker, so it's still the same. You still have to be very gentle, but it's just a tougher kind of skin, and it's not as exposed to the elements as your face.
See.
Got it. I realized I missed one question. Martina, scrub. Now I have maskne. We have maskne. Should we scrub the face?
Never.
I forgot this important.
Never.
Even with reaction, you don't recommend?
Reaction, of course, you will continue to treat this part as usual. So if it's in your usual routine, you can go on in this part. What's about this? You can use it just once a week and just like a mask, never rubbing. Okay, so you can apply one pump of Hydra Face scrub, you leave it on for a few minutes, and then in a gentle way, you wash it out.
All right, so instead of scrubbing it on the maskne area, I just leave it like this. But how is it going to help remove dead skin, Martina?
Okay, no, you don't need to remove the skin. You have to simply to balance your keratin level.
All right, got
This is
it.
the goal of that way, to restore your keratin level. So
Okay.
never too much, never too little.
All right, so because here is already very thin, very little with keratin, right? Because of the maskne, so there's no need to go and remove it. Instead, we try to restore. But everywhere else, we can continue.
The mask, which is that sort of hot, humid, as you were saying earlier, the hot, humid environment helps the skin release keratin already. So you don't want to take even more out.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. So viewers, if you get it, please put a 1. We are nearing the end. All right, it's we're nearing the end of the live talk show. Do you have any questions, audience? Do you have any questions that you want to ask before Martina goes for her lunch in Italy? All right. So remember, as we're going to end, remember we have exclusive gifts. Okay, those who are, who registered before that, please remember to screenshot this live show right now. All right, message it to the number on the screen. Send it to us. We will get the mask, Hydra Simple mask to you. Whether you're in Malaysia, in Singapore, we'll get it to you. All right, because you have attended this special talk. I'm very sure nobody speaks like Martina here because she's very, very knowledgeable in the skin. She's not trying to sell anything except to share with us how to take care of the skin.
Absolutely.
Right. Yes. Thank you, Martina. Right. It was a pleasure to have you with us today, all the way from Italy. All right. Any last words for the viewers today before you go for your lunch?
Thank you.
No more last words, sir?
Oh,
anything else you'd like to say?
Looking forward to see you again in Italy or me in Singapore. I hope that this terrible period will finish very soon. And
yes, I hope so too. But of course, because of this terrible period, we have the opportunity to do a live show with you. All right. So we are very thankful for an opportunity like this because we could not bring you here to Singapore all the time to talk to 30 people, But with the internet, with the show, we can bring so many of you together to speak to Martina, speak to Matteo, speak to me. All right.
Yeah. It's a huge opportunity to share information, real information, and not fake information or influencer information because they are paid from a company.
Yes. Thank you very much, Martina. Thank you very much, viewers. If you like what we do, follow us on Facebook. Continue to watch our videos. All right, we will do our best to educate you on how to get good skin, good health. Thank you very much, Martina. I'll see you.
Bye.
Thank you very much, viewers. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Ciao, 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 ciao. Bye.